want to wine on you, show you what this waistline do all sorts of things to you. I wanna make you my boo. Now I want to wine on you, show you what this body do. Put this body.
What is up, you guys? It's Dee. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to go about cleaning and oiling your Empisal Overlocker. So as you guys can see, I've already organized all my cleaning tools. I've got my cloth over here. I've got my all-purpose oil. And I've got my little brushy tooly thingy. And I've got my screwdriver. I'm not sure if I will particularly be using it this time, but you know what, let's go ahead, because this is the first time I'm oiling and cleaning my Empisal. Okay, I clean it, but this is the first time that I'm oiling my Empisal Overlocker. So here's my Empisal Overlocker right over here, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to go about cleaning this version of my overlocker. And if your overlocker looks anything like mine, then hopefully I'm also helping you out in the process. Okay, let's get started. So I like to work from the top, and first things first, I'm going to cut this thread. So whenever you are cutting off the thread, usually it's always suggested that you snip it right here, you know, and then pull the thread from there. So I'm going to start here first. I'm just going to remove all of these threads. And as you guys can see, this is kind of like, okay, not kind of, this is really dirty. I had left my overlocker out for some time now. I lost the cover from, okay, I didn't lose it. Let me just be honest. My mom threw it away. She thought it was just the plastic, so she threw it away. So my sewing machine and my overlocker don't have a cover, so that's why they tend to be a little bit more dusty than usual, because whenever I leave them out, even like for a day, I will come back to having a lot of dust on it. And I've been consistently using my sewing machine and my overlocker, working on some projects and, you know, working with some custom orders and stuff like that. So you know, I think I should just get started with, you know, learning how to oil and clean my machine on a weekly basis. So first things first, I'm just going to wipe away all of this dust over here, and then we can start cleaning the Empisal Overlocker. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've wiped my overlocker, and this is basically how it looks like. I didn't take a video showing you guys how I go about wiping it. I do feel like, you know, you can be able to do that without me showing you. Also because of I broke my tripod, so this video might not be as detailed as I would like it to be, so please bear with me. But basically I wiped around this surface here. I wiped underneath right over here and over here as well, because dust does accumulate there. I also wiped right here at the top in this general area. I wiped this section over here. But as you guys can see, it's not particularly clean as the way I would like it to be. Oh my gosh, English today is just not the one. I'm so sorry, guys. It's really hot and I'm just really struggling to concentrate, but let's continue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with my brush, and I'm going to start brushing out these areas over here. But that one, hopefully I will show you guys how to go about doing that, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead with my brushy tooly thingy, and I'm going to try and just squeeze it in the middle of these small areas over here, where these small little channels where the thread goes through, and I'm just going to try and just brush in there to sort of remove any built up dust. And I'm going to do the same, so you can see there's like a little difference over here if you had to compare it to this one. So let's go ahead and put it in there as well, and then just start brushing it out. These are really a bit harder to go through, but with enough patience, you can definitely get in there and clean. So there we go. Here I am. I'm trying to clean off all these small areas. See, now I can get that dust out of there. There we go. So that's how you guys do it. I'm so sorry that the camera isn't as stable as I would like it to be. Like I said, I did break my tripod, but I will be connecting you guys to the ring light tripod, so that way we can clean this particular area over here. Okay, so give me a few. Okay, finally some stability. I'm so sorry, guys, that the first half of this video was just terrible, but let's move on. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and take these out. I'm gonna take these out over here, and I'm gonna take these out. So this one, the top thread is already out. The only threads that are left is my lower looper thread and yeah, and my upper looper thread. And as you see here, I'm gonna try and take them out via this channel over here. Okay, cool. So there we go. As you guys can see, I have been busy with this overlocker for a while, and obviously it has accumulated lint over the time. So first of all, we're gonna go ahead with our brush, just making sure that I'm cleaning it off a little bit, and we're just going to start brushing all of this excess lint out of here. We do not need it here. We do not want it here. We want our machine to look as clean as possible, like it just got out from the stores. So yeah, we are gonna do that over here. We're just gonna clean this. As you guys can see, like this is nasty. It's nasty. Just cleaning this out. Okay, that's what we're doing. Always make sure, guys, that you're going through this, even throughout like the small areas that you feel like, oh, you can't reach. You have to reach it. You just have to reach it, because you want to make sure that before you oil your machine, you know, everything, like all the dust is out, all the lint is out, everything is out. Basically, your machine is looking hella brand new, and you are that girl or that guy, because you know what, sewing is not for women only. So yeah, so we're just gonna clean around these areas. Okay, these ones you can wipe. Just go ahead in there again. Just cleaning it out. This is literally satin. This is all my satin lint gathered up here, because I had only been working with satin for some time now. Working on some custom orders. I've been making pajamas, guys. I'm advancing to such a point that I've been making it pajamas for my customers, and I'm actually thinking of adding a collection of pajamas on my own line, but that's still a decision that I need to make and finalize. So yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm just going in there. I'm just really going in there. So also, I'm gonna detach this part over here. This part, as you guys can see, this is also dirty, but we'll clean this out later. The reason why I'm taking this out is because it makes it so much easier to work with. So you see, yeah, I unscrew this area here. Let me just do it like this. Can you guys still see me? Okay, cool. You guys can still see me. So now we're gonna unscrew this palette here. And guys, be careful, don't throw away or misplace any of these screws, okay? Because you're gonna want to screw this back on when you're done. Okay. And there you go. Ta-da! So now I have brought you guys a little bit closer just to see how this particular area looks like. As you guys can see, there is still a little bit of lint that is gathered here. And I've just detached my footer over here. So here's my footer, and I've just detached it, and then now you guys can see clearly what's going on. So first things first, I just want to clean out this area, clean out here. This is all the lint that has gathered in my machine for a year now, like for a year. Just this area though, not the whole machine, just this particular area that I'm trying to clear out, because I've never removed my feeding, what do you call this? I forgot what you call this. But yeah, my plate, I've never removed it before. So this is the first time that I'm doing this, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, as you guys can see right over here, there is still a lot of dust, a lot of lint, a lot of, oh, I just kicked the camera, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, my apologies. Okay guys, so I'm done officially cleaning this with my brush. I have kind of like cleared out some of the excess dust that was sitting over here, but now it is time for us to oil our machine. So how do you go about oiling our machine? So first things first, usually I like to take my wheel, right, and just turn it myself to see which are the functions that are operating on my overlocker. So as I can see, there's the here's the mechanical movement over here. So obviously that is a part that we are definitely going to be oiling. Okay, so with my oil, just gonna open it. Okay, cool. But first let me just shake it, you know, just to be safe. And then what you're going to do is you're only going to put a drop or two. You shouldn't put too much, just a little drop right over here. There we go. And then after that, go ahead again with my oil, with my lever, just sort of turn it so that the oil maneuvers itself. It sort of just travels there. So as you guys can see now, it's oiled. Okay, so now that we have completely oiled, that's the only part that you need to oil, simply because of the other parts. As you guys can see, there is these parts, like these materials, like these parts that are made out of this material. Don't oil that under any circumstances, because that is a special material and it's not steel. So you don't need to oil those parts in your sewing machine, okay? So now we are going to oil this particular area over here. But first, I'm going to clean away the old oil. And I did state this when I was cleaning my sewing machine, that to know which parts that you need to oil is look at the parts that have like old oil on it, or like excessive old oil on it, and that's the part that you will guys use, or you guys will oil. So I'm just gonna clean this just quickly over here, and then I'm gonna go ahead with my oil and I'm going to just drop a drop, just a little drop, guys. You don't need to pour. There we go. And then once again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just, there we go. And there, oiling your machine is just such a breeze. It is such a breeze. So now we're going to replace these parts once again. So first things first, we're going to take this plate and we are going to replace it where it belongs. Okay, let's see. So now, first, I'm going to just lift up my needle. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my, just lift this area up a little bit. And there we go. There we go. Then I'm going to take my little screws and then I'm going to put them right where they need to be. So then now we're just going to go ahead and just replace these bad babies. And just make sure that it's nice and tight in there. Okay, then go ahead and screw this one as well. Okay, you guys, so I've gone ahead and I have replaced I've also closed this compartment over here. I've replaced it. So now I'm going to return my footer where it belongs. So I am going to lift this area up just a little bit, and I am going to lower this lever here, and there we go. There is my foot doing what the foot needs to do. I hope you guys liked this video. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with your family and friends so we can all be family and friends. And see you guys next time. Bye. Love y'all.